All right.
Are you talking first or me?
All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WWE WWE SmackDown. We are about 5 minutes in, and we are live somewhere tonight, but I don't know
We're
where.
not sure quite yet.
I'm John.
And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Paul. Good to be back with you again. So as John told you at the beginning, sorry for the late start. I was on the phone and didn't realize the time. So that's actually why we're starting late. It's my fault. So my apologies. Um, and then I couldn't talk to John right away because, well, the floor in the house is wet, so I couldn't go across the floor into his room. But he saw me there and said, "Hold on, I'm coming," and came into the room, and here we are. So I have no idea what is going to happen tonight. But did we do a broadcast Monday?
Now, rest in peace to Bushwhacker Butch.
Bushwhacker Luke, I think.
Luke, or it's Bushwhacker Butch.
Is it? Let me rewind. Hold on. Oh, you're right. Bushwhacker Butch. Bushwhacker Butch Miller. I'll get that out eventually. Not sure of the cause of death, but rest in peace, Bushwhacker Luke. Bushwhacker is one of the great tag teams when the WWE was the WWF. Before that, down in Texas, um, as part of Southwest Championship Wrestling in the early 80s. When they were on USA on Saturday mornings, my brother David and I used to watch that. As a master storyteller, I'm here to tell you all the story. And let me just get this out before we go live, and that is that WrestleMania, in my opinion, or in my estimation, as Mean Gene used to say, and Gorilla, WrestleMania pretty much sucked. Okay, WrestleMania sucked ball sweat. This was quite possibly the worst WrestleMania of all time. The celebrities they had, uh, were not exactly A-list, with the exception of Kevin Hart at the beginning. But they had people like SKI, who I guess is some small time rapper, um, Jimmy Allen from American Idol, and Becky G. Um, not to disrespect their talent in any way, but they're just not household names that jump out at you. The one, and to me, really the only noteworthy, newsworthy thing coming out of WrestleMania was that we now have new undisputed WWE tag team champions in Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who finally ended the 2 year title reign of the Bloodline, Jimmy and Jay Uso. Um, the next, one other thing that's what that came out of WrestleMania. Bad Bunny did some commentary. I forget the match, but
Dominic and Rey Mysterio.
Dominic and Rey Mysterio. Okay, Ray came out on top in that one, by the way. Dominic was using some weapons that were not part of the match. Some, of course, illegal weapons. Bad Bunny got up from the commentary table and um, I don't want to say, but I don't know. I don't want to say dismembered, but disengaged the weapons from Dominic. By the way, Bad Bunny will be the guest host for Backlash, which happens Saturday night, May 6th, coincidentally, in Bad Bunny's home country of Puerto Rico. I'm sure there's a connection there somewhere. But with that, I believe we are in Portland, Oregon, And we're going live now to SmackDown. Michael Cole and Wade Barrett. Oh, one other note, Rhea Ripley defeated Charlotte Flair and is now the new SmackDown Women's Champion. But Roman and Bianca came out on top in their matches, although Cody came just a heartbeat away. But in the end, Roman ended up on top. So the Usos did not have a good night, but Roman did. And Charlotte Flair did not have a good night, but Bianca did. And that's the best way to sum that up. I can't even remember the winners and losers of the Fatal 4-Way matches.
I think it was not Charlotte, but Rhea, Liv and Raquel.
Okay, Liv and Raquel came out on top on one, and
the Street Profits
and
won the
that's
other.
what I thought. The Street Profits won the other ones. Oh, Seth Rollins beat Logan Paul, and the interesting thing, I know a lot of people say things like this jokingly when they talk about pro wrestling, but in this case at WrestleMania, Seth Rollins really did come to the ring in pretty pink tights. Okay, having said that,
I gotta say that match between Edge and Finn Balor was sick.
Oh yeah, Edge won that, right?
Yeah, he did. Did you see the mask that he wore? And
Hell in a Cell, bitch. Yeah.
I was like, damn.
And Trish and Lita and
Becky
came out on top in their match with Damage Control.
Let's go to SmackDown Live somewhere in Portland, Oregon.
All right, here we go. Michael Cole and Wade Barrett.
On Fox, sponsored tonight by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with Cole, Auto, and more.
Just keep this going. I'll be right back.
Because Fridays are fight night.
If I miss anything, let me know.
Okay.
Following is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Ridge Holland, Butch, and Sheamus, the Brawling Brew.
I'm still trying to figure out how Sheamus is even walking. We'll get to that story in just a moment, but it is quite the night here. Tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, after a whirlwind and historic week in WWE.
Triple H is coming back tonight, Michael.
To talk all about it. The game, the Hall of Famer, Triple H is here tonight.
Not only that, the now former tag team champion and former friend of Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, looks to reset the balance tonight as Jey and Sami go one-on-one in tonight's main event.
The Brooks set for 6-man tag team action.
How many matches we gotta see the Brawling Brutes against the Imperium?
Well, this doesn't surprise me. This doesn't surprise me. That's what Vince does. If he sees that something works, he has
Look, LWO shirts.
Okay, so that's the main anyway.
No, the main event is Sammy and Jey Uso.
The main event is what?
The main event is Jey Uso versus Sami Zayn.
Oh, Jey and Sammy 1-on-1. So it's not a rematch.
second time. As of tonight, Gunther has the longest reign.
Anyway, like I say, when Vince sees something works, he does the same match 500 times in different combinations, hoping that no one will notice that it's just a different combination of the same people.
Michael Cole, I have no clue. I've been in the ring with Sheamus. I know how much that man hurts. But as we said, the triple threat.
I'm gonna go grab my phone in case if anybody calls.
In the history of this entire industry.
And there's a takedown by Giovanni Vinci, who starts things off against Butch in our tag team matchup tonight. A lot of history, Wade, between both of these teams.
Oh man, they know each other so well. And I was speaking to the Brawling Brutes a little earlier in the locker room. They've been really antsy of late. They absorbed a lot of the energy over the WrestleMania weekend without actually having an outlet to burn off that aggression. Well, that comes tonight.
Butch, of course, the rabbit member, so to speak, of the Brawling Brutes.
Terrier-like aggression from Butch comes as standard. Never back down from a fight.
And the tag made to the powerhouse known as Ridge Holland. What is it about Ridge that it really impressed you, Wade?
Just as you mentioned,
Crossfire.
exceptional power, but Vinci is a smart man. He knows he cannot overpower Ridge. He's going fast, utilizing that speed, that high-flying ability that he has. He really is the decathlon man of WWE. Can literally do it all in the ring.
And Ludwig Kaiser now, the legal man for Imperium. Here's the cover. And a kick out by Holland. Kaiser, of course, with the technical prowess.
Absolutely right. Just the master technician in the locker room. But once again, Ridge reverting too tight, going for that powerhouse approach of this.
And now Butch, the legal man off the tag and right to the left arm of Ludwig Kaiser. And now Butch goes to work, but made so much over the. And if Kaiser, realizing how dangerous Butch is, decides to tag out. In comes Vinci.
I've also noticed that both Gunther and Sheamus have not come into the match.
Surprised to me that they're doing this
100%. Perhaps that's the tell.
I heard tonight
Perhaps they're not.
SmackDown was going to start with Triple H.
And Butch, of course,
How did it come on after this match or something?
joint manipulation, parts of the body. Gunther having words with Sheamus. And Kaiser taking advantage. The referee's distracted. Look at that double team. And the power now of Vinci into the vertical suplex. Incredible effort by Imperium. Cover now on Butch, who gets the shoulder up in two.
Once again, great cohesive strategy from the Imperium. Like Sheamus is angry, but it's too late now, pal.
Our six-man tag team matchup continues here on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox.
Oh God, at least. Well, thank God it was not picture-in-picture. They do that picture-in-picture shit like
I don't know.
AEW does.
Tell me about it.
At least they don't do that. That's
Yeah.
what I meant to say.
I don't know why AEW has to do picture-in-picture. They should have just here's the match, ring the bell, and get the match over with.
Let's do the commercial first, and then we'll come back
Imperium
and start
versus
the
the
match.
Brawling Brutes are live tonight in Portland, Oregon with Friday Night SmackDown. This is incredible.
Second.
They are important.
Distraction there from the Imperium lads. Superb catch from Giovanni Vinci. Once again, pouring scorn on the notion of fair competition, and it has been downhill ever
A
since.
cheap shot by Gunther to Sheamus. And again, the man that is in the midst of the fifth longest Intercontinental Championship reign in history.
Oh, that's right. Gunther came out on
Right in the
top
fingers of the
in
Intercontinental
his
Champion.
WrestleMania triple threat.
Oh my goodness!
This one way.
But here's an interesting thing.
Butch just has a sickening
I just thought
understanding
of.
of how to inflict
It's
ligament
easy
and
to
tendon damage.
be the longest reigning champion of all time when you never have to defend it. And as if I remember, I think he's only defended it once
Explosive
since
energy.
he won it. And I think it was in that triple threat last Sunday.
Actually,
Whatever it was.
Yeah, it was Sunday.
Of the big man, the former rugby player.
A boulder of a human being.
To be honest, I wanted Sheamus to win. It was a hard decision to choose between Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. I mean, yeah, I saw Drew McIntyre won Unicontinental
I
Champion.
didn't care who won. I just wanted one of them to win. It was time to change it up now for a while.
Yeah.
Which is why I was glad the Usos lost their tag belts.
I mean, no disrespect to the Usos. I mean, I still like the Usos, bro, but they might end the bloodline in the near future if Roman decides to say, you know what, screw the bloodline, fuck you, I'm getting out.
Well, I don't think they'll do that too soon because they seem to be getting over so far.
Gunther's face. He understands what Sheamus is all about. Out of that classic, all-time classic in WrestleMania.
Rich is not about to stop swing.
Oh, and another cheap shot. There's the running drop kick. Gunther looking for the victory. Power slam to Holland. Stacks him up. And Buck saves the matchup. The frantic pace of Imperium versus the Brutes.
And how dominant is Gunther? The legend, the aura of the big Austrian just keeps growing. Now Boston Crab.
The Boston Crab submission move.
Is that Boston Crab or is that a French food?
It's more like a Walls of Jericho.
Something like that.
Can he tag the Celtic Warrior in? If he does, this place is going to explode. Tag! And here comes Sheamus. And now shades of what we saw on WrestleMania Sunday. Sheamus with a running power slam.
Bone-crunching impacts left, right, and center.
Again, emotional for Sheamus, still not able to capture the Intercontinental title. The one championship that's eluded him in his career. And he's going to make the champ pay with 10 beats of the power. And a big one for good measure. With the probe, Gunther able to sidestep, German suplex released.
Ridiculous resilience of Gunther comes to the fore once again.
Sheamus as well, and now a boot to the face. Gunther now looking to put Sheamus away.
Not in real life, but in the game.
Power bomb, but Sheamus.
Sheamus is the Intercontinental Champion in my game.
Noise, cover for the victory. Gunther 2.
Gunther looking for a tag in the worst way possible right now.
Let's take it out. Kaiser with a step up Insiguri. Oh my goodness! And now Rich Holland sends Kaiser out of the ring. Out.
Oh, Jay Uso and Sami Zayn.
Of the
This
cap to Jim.
So they made him right?
Yeah.
Butch heading up to the top of the assault. Vinci's the legal man. Sheamus with a knee. Broad kick. The Bruce win.
Here are your winners, the Brawling Brutes!
What an absolute bomb burner that was. Sheamus once again refusing to slow down at any point just when Imperium won. But they grabbed the upper hand. This one breaking down in the worst way. Bodies flying everywhere.
And then Sheamus with a broad kick to Vinci as the motor center in Portland exploded for the win by Sheamus and company. Well, ladies and gentlemen, switching gears now to Monday Night Raw, where the Beast Brock Lesnar shocked the world when he brutally attacked his would-be tag team partner, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. We revisit this vicious assault next on SmackDown.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I wonder if they're even gonna mention it.
Last Friday night on SmackDown, before Michael Paul and I watched the Hall of Fame, the LWO was represented by Eddie Guerrero back in the WCW of 1997 or 1998.
Oh yeah, they want to bring the LWO back.
And because we missed it because we don't know what happened, but here's what happened.
This is unreal.
But after this,
What the hell? Roman Reigns has no idea what's going on. And you know, Wade, 4 nights later, we still don't know why Lesnar attacked Cody Rhodes.
Well, I heard that Brock told WWE officials that he was livid that his match went on first on WrestleMania Sunday, although with that being said, nobody could have predicted that Brock would subsequently do what he went and did.
You know, maybe our colleague Caleb Ratchkin's guest could shed some light on the situation.
Thanks, Cole. And yes, here to hopefully shed some insight on what we just saw. He serves as special counsel to the tribal chief, Paul Heyman. Paul, do you have...
Ladies and gentlemen, there is no booing at the name Paul Heyman, please.
Paul, do you have any idea why Brock Lesnar
There is
did
no
what he did?
booing, and they booed anyway. That was fucking awesome.
Why is this night different than all other nights? Because I, Paul Heyman, shall pass over your intrusive interrogatory and talk about something far, far more relevant, like your tribal chief, the head of the table, the fact that the Bloodline main evented both nights of WrestleMania, all thanks to Roman Reigns, who is now approaching 1,000 days.
What's up, OG?
There he is. There he is. The right-hand man. Main event, Jey Uso.
OG, I ain't seen Jimmy all night. You know where he at? See?
Your brother is not here this evening. The tribal chief wanted him to stay at home and watch on television as you, main event Jey Uso, the right-hand man, takes out Sami Zayn all by yourself. Cements his legacy on the island of relevancy by once and for all by your own doing, solving the Sami Zayn problem.
Yes.
That's true. she solves the Sami Zayn problem tonight, or you solve our problems tonight?
Where did
Ominous
Where did
words
Ford go?
by Mr. Heyman. Jey Uso, Sami Zayn still to come
I thought
tonight.
she was interviewing him. Oh yeah.
It is time for the highlight of the night.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 207 pounds, Ricochet!
You know, Wade, the match we have coming up, I don't think there can be more contrasting styles.
Well, let's take Ricochet for example. If you like watching miracles, this man serves up on average one miracle per week here on SmackDown, although he's going to have his work cut out tonight against a powerhouse.
Ricochet, the high flyer, takes on Ivar of the Viking Raiders, live next on Friday Night SmackDown.
Can we get a puppy, Mom? Please? Girls,
Special report. Spectrum. This is your first time with Peloton. This is your first time with me. Welcome to this team. Welcome to this family.
In case we do get cut off early tonight or not, you want to say your goodnights to your.
Oh yes. Okay. Well, I don't think tonight will get cut off because because it's over 10, so we'll stay till the end. But even in the end, things could still get rushed in trying to get to bed. So with that in mind, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. My brain is. Please don't forgive me. I'm a little thrown off right now. I don't know why, but as you said, yes to my girls, which I call them. Yes, I know they're not mine biologically. I know that I did not have them. I am not their parent, but in my heart, they are mine because they've been nothing but good to me. As I say all the time, they've been nothing but good to me from day one. So, with that, how can I not hold them to my heart like they are mine? Having said that, too, my girls, Christy, Crystal, Megan and Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, and Caitlin, I love you all. Have a good night. Have sweet dreams. We will see each other tomorrow. Mwah. Noah, sometime after Easter, it's you and I for Sam, buddy. No ands, ifs, buts, okay? You and me, buddy. Whether in the theater or on TV, somehow, some way, we will hook this up. I know there's been a lot of delays. There's been a lot of time put off. And I'm sorry that that's happened. I honestly don't know why that's happened, but we will somehow find a way to hook it up. Okay, for Shazam, you and me. And again, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Caitlin, have a good night, my angels. Sleep well. We will see each other tomorrow. Mwah. And with that, we're not coming back to SmackDown quite yet because they just went to commercial. So I wonder where Anita's at. Oh yeah, they didn't get the TV rights, but they did get the copyrights to WCW, so they can still do the Latino World Order. that'll kill a few minutes.
Yeah, I might come out with you and see
I'll
if
come back.
her, Jenny, or the Portia is here. Portia.
All right. Well, I'm back. We're just waiting for John. Hopefully, by the time John comes back, we'll be past commercial. But I think we've pretty much given all the highlights of WrestleMania. Oh, there is also the fact that Snoop Dogg knocked out The Miz, Pat McAfee knocked out The Miz, and Shane McMahon returned to knock out The Miz. Although in the middle of that match, Shane twisted his ankle and had to be helped to the back. So, not a good night for The Miz, but not a very good night for Shane either. Well, maybe Nita's not coming. Because she said maybe Nita's not coming. She said at 8:30.
And it's past 8:30.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I just hope Tanya doesn't have to be here by herself all night. Oh well.
Pets are a big.
Oh yeah, Big George Foreman. I want to see that.
Thinking to.
Oh well, you were out of the room. I mentioned.
In Philadelphia next year. It's going to be a long but fun road. A lot of pit stops along the way.
I mentioned that the Miz got knocked out by Pat McAfee, Snoop Dogg, and Shane McMahon.
Valhalla is here.
Is there something that you told me from yesterday that you were laughing about?
That I was laughing.
You said something that you will tell me later, but you were laughing
Oh
about.
yeah, I do remember that. But now I can't remember what it was I was laughing about. I think it was something I saw on AEW.
Because the tag team partners have been
On
banned from
AEW?
ringside for this matchup.
Yeah.
But the very strange
It was on Wednesday, but I watched it Thursday.
That is a great call from Adam Pearce because two things were guaranteed had the tag partners been down here. Number one,
Where's Eric?
would have got involved in the matchup at some point. Number two, Braun Strowman would have sprinted around the ring, flattening everything in his path, including most likely our announcer. How about WrestleMania, the fatal four-way showcase match between the Viking Raiders, Ricochet, and
Oh, by the way,
Academy, the eventual winning
let's give a little plug for AEW here. Tonight, immediately following Rampage, Rampage from 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern, at 11 p.m. Eastern tonight on TNT, Battle of the Belts, AEW Battle of the Belts. So, stay tuned for that later tonight.
Got the eyeball in his head, the drop kick was taken outside the ring. The exhilarating, breathtaking Ricochet. Oh! A human highlight reel. Making the impossible possible before.
I wouldn't realize that was Chris Jericho.
And Ricochet caught by eyeball. And again, there's the strike. Oh, goodness. Spine first into the apron. Sometimes gravity does not. Ouch! And the running cross body crushing
Because
Ricochet.
I remember hearing
Ricochet might
the highlight
be
reel
more than a
too,
miracle
because
on this
you're
one.
right, it is a Chris Jericho show. I never heard of the highlight reel in
After
ages.
Valhalla got in Ivar's face, we'll take another look. Watch this, Wade. More Ricochet getting sandwiched here. Boom! Against the ring and a flying 330-pound Ivar. This is what Ivar needed to do. Slow Ricochet down, slow the pace of the matchup. So you're able to deliver these wicked elbows to the side of the head.
Seattle, Washington this
What we're
Monday.
seeing now is a response
We
from
can reach,
Ivar. You
we
have to think those
can,
Viking
whatever,
gods that they
Anything
are
Nebraska.
yeah,
far from happy.
Nebraska was part of it.
In the WrestleMania.
And where did they say this Monday?
Seattle, Washington.
To please St. Gods. Again, the new tag team champions, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
You know where Daniel Bryan
Run
lives at.
into tag teams like the Viking Raiders and Ricochet and Braun
That
Strowman.
294 subscribers so far, bro.
That's a great point. All tag teams in the division have got extra impetus to get themselves noticed right now, including these two in the ring here. Ricochet up over the top, but not enough to be able to sunset flip Ivar.
Huh?
294.
Hoist Ricochet up. Ricochet don't land on his feet.
It's 294.
Oh, and a
My
running knee.
subscribers.
Oh, you're not. Oh, you're not the subscribers or something.
Yeah. When I hit say 300, me and Izzy might hang out and do some broadcasting again together.
Such ridiculous movement.
No way.
Oh my God.
That was never going to work. I don't care how indomitable the spirit of Ricochet might be. That'll work.
Oh, spin kick.
Don't speak too soon, Joel.
Covered by Ivar for the win over Ricochet, who kicks out at 2.
And that has simply angered Ivar at this point. That flurry of strikes from Ricochet was too much, and that might signal the death knell for Ricochet's hopes in this matchup.
Again, Ivar is a sneaky quick, very agile for a big man. He will go to the top rope as he's showing here. Took a little bit too much time and it allowed Ricochet to recover. Ricochet trying to fight back, shake the cobwebs out after that kick to the face. Massive crowd here tonight. Portland, Oregon looking on as Ricochet's knocked off the top rope.
Bulldozer of a human being. This big Ivar being on the top row. That is the realm of Ricochet.
Wow, Ricochet! Tremendous balance and athleticism. And with Ivar down and out, Ricochet is going to go up high. Set your DDR. Shooting star press. Covered by Ricochet for the win.
Here's your winner, Ricochet!
What a game performance from both men, but once you go up top, there's usually only one winner. That man, the Miracle Man, Ricochet, and a picture-perfect shooting star press that wows every single time you set eyes on it was enough to put Ivar to bed. Huge victory tonight for Ricochet.
Ricochet with the highlight of the night to knock off Ivar on Friday Night SmackDown.
Hey. You were just staring at the titles.
No, I was leering at them.
It's okay, I was staring at mine before too. Hey, this is a pretty big deal, man. First SmackDown as the undisputed tag team champions.
It's a big night, man. It is. It's a big, especially for you. Big night for you. You got a big match with Jay tonight. That's a big opportunity right there.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, man. It's a great chance to finally just put this bloodline stuff behind us, behind you. You know, we took their titles at WrestleMania. We became tag team champions, and tonight you can settle whatever is left to settle between you and Jay, and then, you know, we're done with them. Right?
Well, you know, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. Something about all this just feels off. I don't know how to put it. What you're saying is true, but I can't shake this feeling like I got to talk to him or something.
Who? Jay?
Jay, I feel like I got to talk
What
to
do
him.
you mean? What do you want to talk to him about?
Man, I don't know, because everything you're saying is true. You know, this is what we wanted. We wanted the tag titles. We wanted to watch the bloodline crumble. And we did it all the biggest way possible. We beat them for the undisputed tag titles in the main event of WrestleMania. And yes, now it's all crumbling. But I know this sounds weird, but I feel like a sense of obligation.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about, but you think you're just going to waltz in there after everything that happened and he's going to be up to have a nice little chat with you. But you're right, that we beat them. The bloodline's crumbling. You think that's going to make Jay willing to talk? No, if anything, makes him more dangerous than he's ever been. More volatile, more unpredictable. Like, and I don't know what you're trying to get out of this, but I know you. I've known you for a long time. I know I can't talk you out of this. But I'm telling you right now, it's a bad idea, and you shouldn't do it.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Of course.
I got to. I have to. I have to. Don't worry. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
You said I was right, and then you...
Well, Sammy believes. You got to give him that.
Watch me. The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan.
And Wade, the new #1 contenders for the women's tag team titles.
Yes, indeed, huge matchup. This past Monday earned the night. However, tonight, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan will be taking on Natalya and Shotzi, and just to sharpen up their skills ahead of Monday. This matchup next.
Told you they won the match last Sunday night.
You're going to reach for it and be the best at it. Woo! Sunday.
Why? What are they doing on Monday? What is he talking about?
I have no idea what he was talking about.
Natalya gonna break things.
My favorite.
The NASCAR Cup Series, Bristol, Easter Sunday on Fox.
We're back on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. You guys missed it. I wish it was on television. Wade just about fell out of his chair when Natalya and Shotzi launched the tank. But nonetheless, they are ready for this matchup tonight, and they are very upset over the fact that they believe they should be the #1 contenders for the tag team titles.
Shotzi and I are here to prove why we should be the ones challenging for the women's tag team championships, not Raquel and Liv.
I don't think they're ready for a couple of ballsy baddies.
I like that. Ballsy baddies, an opportunity to knock off Liv and Raquel tonight. We've got a major match come Monday in Seattle on Monday Night Raw. Raquel and Liv take on the women's tag team champions of Becky Lynch and Lita on Monday night.
Huge
that's
opportunity
fun.
for Rodriguez and Morgan against the tag team champions. We mentioned earlier, this is a skill sharpening moment for the #1 contenders, but there is a fine line between sharpening your skills and then tweaking your knee, pulling something, and really costing yourself the opportunity on Monday to win gold. So the challenge is certainly up for grabs.
Double team. Natalya and Shotzi. Shotzi is legal. Here we go. Suicide dive kicking out Raquel Rodriguez. Tag team action underway here on Friday Night SmackDown. We would like to pass our condolences on to the family of Bushwhacker Butch, the WWE Hall of Famer who passed away earlier this week. Covered by Shotzi in a kick out. Bushwhacker is one of the most, if not the most entertaining tag team in the history of WWE.
Certainly one of my favorites as a kid.
And now Raquel Rodriguez showing off her power. One of the most powerful women in WWE today. And Shotzi caught her with me.
Yeah, Shotzi is just impossible to game plan for. So erratic.
Yeah, it's that unorthodox offensive style. You mentioned, Wade, you don't know what's coming at you. Changes up her game plan each and every week. Raquel now carrying Shotzi to the corner, and here comes Liv Morgan. And I love this team of Raquel and Liv.
The absolute powerhouse of the division, and perhaps the most extreme individual in the division in the form of Liv Morgan. What a night and a career she is having since taking a turn to the
Cover by Morgan. And Natalya going to break things up. And dragging Shotzi to the corner, the veteran Natalya, who set a record for most appearances by a woman at WrestleMania this past weekend.
That's another record for Natalya. Got a handful of records, world records for her.
And Liv now rolling through, shoulders down. Natalya able to counter. Liv Morgan again. And a roll-up. Liv missed wildly, and Natalya with a release German. Oh, and there's the big discus clothesline. Cover now on Liv, and breaking things up is Raquel Rodriguez. Shotzi now with a cross body.
Oh, this one is going into meltdown as you would perhaps expect with some of the combatants in that ring.
And Liv dragged to the corner, tag made. Here comes Shotzi. Things would not bode well for Raquel and Liv to lose this matchup tonight. a couple of nights away from their tag team title opportunity. Oh! Great double team, lives in trouble. And now paying homage to the great Heart Foundation, but Raquel Rodriguez intercepting Natalia.
Just in the nick of time too, and turning this match on its head.
The tornado DDT by Morgan. Oblivion to Shotzi. The cover. Morgan and Rodriguez with the win.
You are your winners, the team of Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan.
Who can now turn their attention to Monday Night Raw in Seattle away when they take on Becky and Lita for the tag team gold.
Big play unmissable. Massive opportunity once again for Raquel and Liv Morgan this Monday on Raw.
Let's go, Pat. Let's go, Pat. Okay, let's go, Pat. Let's go, Pat. I know. Oh, and Pokey too.
You're good, but you got a lot of work to do now. Games, and more cockamamie games. And you all watch WrestleMania, and there was just one big glaring omission. You see Snoop Dogg, you see Bad Bunny, you see Logan Paul, and I just can't help to think we're in LA, and there's one thing missing. With everybody saying LA Night, but then I think, well, it is WrestleMania, and then here's this guy on there for playing video games. How times have changed.
I'm done with this deja vu. Ellie, what's wrong? You're upset because Daddy didn't pat you on the head and tell you were special on his big day, huh? Now you want to come in here and complain to us about it rather than being like me and creating your own solution. You know, if you worked as much as you talked, you probably would have been on WrestleMania. And matter of fact, that's probably why I beat you a few weeks ago. And I will gladly beat the hell out of you for money again if that's exactly what you need.
Oh, you'll do it again.
I'll do it again, huh?
I'll tell you what, this ain't playing one of your little video games.
Well,
you
I'm
can be
going to
playing
finish
LA
watching
Nights.
SmackDown on my housemate for a little bit. And probably talk to you.
All for video games.
Alright, well, you have a good night, bro, okay?
Triple H is here.
Alright, bye-bye. See you, bro. Bye-bye. Bye. That was Zach.
Somehow I knew that. I don't know how I knew that, but somehow I knew that. Shit. Hold on.
I thought he was going to come out with time to play the game. So did I.
Well, it probably would have if he was going to compete. But when he comes out as an executive, he uses that.
Progressive. And you just saw all the great accolades for WrestleMania this past weekend in Los Angeles. You have to believe that Triple H is going to touch on that tonight as well. What an incredible two-day event.
You turn up in Hollywood, you have no choice than to go big. And that's exactly what happened over WrestleMania weekend. The letters WWE making headlines around the world.
Oh, fuck.
I was about to say the same thing, too.
I'm waiting for something to come up on screen. It's not. Because usually that noise means there's some kind of weather warning. That's why I was waiting for a message.
I can tell you, as long as there's breath in my body, that'll never get old. I know you've already been here for a while, but welcome to SmackDown. And let me just say that there is nothing in the world like WrestleMania, where the greatest athletes from around the world come to make history on the grandest stage of them all. It plays at a place where hearts are broken and dreams are fulfilled. And this year, WrestleMania 39 exceeded all expectations. It is an event where millions, record-setting millions of fans from around the world watched as 161 plus thousand fans packed into SoFi Stadium for 2 nights, breaking every single WWE record that we have. From viewership to attendance to a gross of 21.6 million to sales to sponsorship to merchandise. If there's a record, you name it, we broke it. Including on digital, almost 1 billion views this week alone. But as great as WrestleMania was, it is now behind us. And now we look to the future. And that is why I am out here to talk about the future. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Because I want to tell you that in just a few short weeks, it is once again time for the WWE Draft. A night that changes the future and the destiny of every WWE superstar in the back. And this year, the draft will be bigger than it has ever been before, with every single superstar eligible for the draft. And I promise you this, when it is all said and done, this year's draft will truly change the game. And speaking of changing the game, let me introduce you to somebody that is doing just that. Fresh off her win over the legendary Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. Please welcome the SmackDown Women's Champion, the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley.
Major news tonight from Triple H. The WWE Draft returns in just a few short weeks. And with every superstar eligible, Wade, you have to wonder, will the Judgment Day stay intact when it comes draft time?
A lot of nervous superstars. I'm on hearing that message from Triple H, and I'm sure a lot of opportunities are about to come about for various superstars in various locker rooms.
And speaking of opportunities, Rhea Ripley, of course, a long history with Triple H, who brought Rhea to this country. All, of course, part of the Mae Young Women's Tournament a number of years ago, part of NXT, NXT UK, Monday Night Raw, and of course now the SmackDown Women's Champion. But Rhea Ripley seized the opportunity, Wade. She defeated Charlotte Flair. It was, in my estimation, and believe me, I've sat at many WrestleManias, called many WrestleManias, It was one of the, if not the greatest, championship match that I've witnessed on that grand stage. It was physical, it was cerebral, it was incredible. Rhea Ripley beating Charlotte Flair.
Ripley reached an entirely new level. I think we already were aware of how brilliant she truly is, but this surpassed all expectations, and I bet the view is pretty damn good from the top of the mountain.
Finn Balor, of course, in a hellacious battle inside Hell in a Cell with Edge. Dominic battling his father Ray, in which Damian Priest was involved. But they are the Judgment Day, one of the most influential groups in WWE today.
You know, April 1st, 2023 will go down in history as the night that sports entertainment changed forever. Because Rhea Bloody Ripley did the impossible. I destroyed and dethroned 14-time women's champion Charlotte Flair. So, I think it's time that everyone rises from mommy. I said rise for the biggest star! Rise for the most feared woman in this locker room! And rise for the greatest champion in all of WWE!
I wish she would let success get to her head.
She ain't lying.
Now let's talk about Edge. What sort of a sicko needs to resort to splitting my head open just to get a W? But who's the real winner? Because even though I got 14 staples in my head, Edge ain't nowhere to be seen, and Finn is still standing.
You know, at WrestleMania, I decided not to show aggression towards my dad.
Hey, we got all night.
I'll stand here all night.
Oh, please stop doing it.
Take your time, dog. Take your time.
You know who sucks? A father who lays his hands on his own son.
Oh, shut up, Dominic.
I pulled my punches because I knew that at the end of the day I couldn't hurt my own father. I love my dad. I couldn't hurt him.
Yeah, then why did you have to challenge him at WrestleMania if you love your dad so much, you bit with daddy's boy?
I could see the anger in his eyes. ¿Qué tipo de padre le pega a su hijo enfrente de millones de personas con un cinturón?
What the hell are you saying?
Yeah, what he said.
But I understand where the lines are drawn, Dad. And as far as I'm concerned, you and the rest of my family can go to hell.
Oh my God.
and you can take Bad Bunny and your little friends with you. Let's show you what Dominic's talking about. WrestleMania Saturday, Dominic versus Rey Mysterio. Now, Damian Priest. Excuses for taking it easy on his dad at WrestleMania. Then he points out Bad Bunny, who cost Dominic the match. They had some words, and Bad Bunny made Dominic pay. But here's the problem. Bad Bunny is a global music star. I thought he was friends with Damian Priest. He was a guest of this show, Wade. WWE invited Bad Bunny to be a part of Monday Night Raw. He got brought into the fray, and Damian Priest would do the unthinkable. He would beat the hell out of Bad Bunny, and he would put him through the announce table. Now, Bunny is not a contracted WWE superstar, so he hasn't revealed his medical status to us, but from what people are telling us, he's in a bad way.
I can't believe you got Damian Priest. Me and Michael and Tyler saw your match at WrestleMania 37. And this is how you respect your best friend? Bad Bunny? Huh?
Benito, I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Because I forgive you for making me do what I did to you.
You know, there's a Spanish word that I'm thinking about right now that I could use to describe these guys, but I won't do it on Fox.
Yo, look at the mascot on Selena Vega.
Big time tag team action on your way next on Fox.
Uh-oh.
After WrestleMania goes Hollywood, Backlash begins. When the hottest collab of the year hits.
You're coming right back, are you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go finish drinking that Mountain Dew. Wait for me. back to hang out with you after SmackDown.
God damn.
Here you go, my good sir.
Thank you, son.
No, me and Michael Paul are not father and son. He's just calling me his son because he's like well, we are housemates, but I care for him. Yeah, I don't know why. Dude, do you remember back at WrestleMania 37 that we were actually there when those two were teamed up against The Miz and John Morrison? But for what he did to his best so-called, for what Damian Priest did to his best friend, that's crazy.
There we go.
Happy Easter, by the way.
Sunday on Fox.
And happy Passover for the people who's Jewish.
Combustible elements everywhere. As Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar take on Rey's son Dominic and Damian Priest. Judgment Day, Latino World Order are around the ring. And now Dominic. Yeah, there's the big man. There's the wait a minute. Enough. Here's the big man who just had all these excuses before the break. That he had to hold back, that he had to close punches, that he didn't want to beat up his father. Yeah. Which is why he lost at WrestleMania. Well, here's an idea. Get in the ring and fight your dad tonight.
That's what I heard his dad. He said it himself. What's your problem with that?
Why does he have that feather on his mask? I always wondered that. It just looks weird.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, I'm disgusted.
I know, I was about to say the same thing too.
Which has millions of hits online, shows you jumping around like a lunatic in support of Rey Mysterio whipping his own son with a...
Oh, come on, that was great. Dominic deserved it. Tag made, and Dominic now hammering away on Rey Mysterio, who of course was defenseless when Dom came into the ring.
Big fat corporal punishment, are you, Michael Cole? You're supposed to
He's a 23-year-old man, Wade. Come on. Ray whipped into the corner. It's not like he's a child. You and everybody else getting all caught up into this thing. Rey Mysterio did what he had to do. And Dominic, with all these excuses, did you not see the fact that he was going to use a steel chain against his father if it wasn't for Bad Bunny?
Well, we don't know what he would have done with that.
Oh my gosh, please.
You know what? Now that WrestleMania is over, I want them to start building Judgment Day because I bet you.
Pathetic excuses.
Just wait. I can see it coming.
Monday night was a guest.
The reason they're making Bad Bunny guest host is because it's going to lead to Bad Bunny being in a match against who I don't know, but
The productions the other day that I saw was Bad Bunny and Rey Mysterio versus Judgment Day.
the what?
Bad Bunny and Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment
Yeah,
Day.
but you saw what?
The production.
Productions.
Yeah, like YouTube productions.
You mean predictions?
Predictions.
Of course, grew up.
I meant to say predictions.
Yeah, it will. It'll be more than likely.
Escobar now top rope cross body.
It won't be all of them, but it will be Ray and Dominic against. Or no, I'm sorry. It'll be Bad Bunny and Dominic.
Rey Mysterio and Bad
Let's try
Bunny
this. Let's
versus
call this take 3. It will be Ray and Bad Bunny against Dominic and Damian. Remember they mentioned Damian and Bad Bunny were friends at one point. Mm-hmm. So that's what they're gonna do.
Says a lot.
Ooh, yeah. The Macho Man Randy Savage.
You heard that through my headset?
Yeah. Well, dude, you're a foot away from me. How can I not hear?
Dude, I actually want to buy a PlayStation 2 again and play this game again.
I was like ecstatic when they inducted him into the Hall of Fame.
I was actually crying when he was actually in Hall of Fame.
And you know, Randy died too, right? You know that.
His brother died too, by the way.
Not the same way. Randy died in an accident. I think
Randy Poffo.
I think Lanny died pretty much of old age. Unless, was he sick?
I don't know.
Didn't mean to do that.
It's okay. Whoa.
Whoa, what?
He was a drug and an alcoholic?
He was an alcoholic?
Yeah, it says right here. Outside of wrestling, Puffer published 2 books. One is a collector of poems with Limerick, which most of which were related to drugs and alcohol. Holy shit.
So he was an alcoholic and he wrote a book about it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that basically what? Okay.
Yeah, and then he said something about a heart and lung stuff. Hold on.
It's not life or death, but if you happen to get a minute, would you mind throwing this for me?
Sure.
Oh yeah, the Macho Man. Yeah, dig it. Dig it right now. Oh yeah. Snap it this.
Mike, meet us here.
Oh, I know. Yeah, Tanya said she and Nita were going to be here tonight. I wonder if Judy's sick.
That's a good question.
Was really
Dominic's dad Ray and Santos Escobar of the Latino world.
New season begins next weekend on Fox and NBC.
Well, during the commercial break, Judgment Day took over
Oh,
this tag team
tomorrow?
match. Priest and Dominic Mysterio
I
against
forget
Dominic's
what
dad Ray and
time.
Santos
I think
Escobar.
it's 3
The Latino world
on
coming out by Priest took the leg
Channel 7,
in
which
a
is
kick.
ABC.
Now it's simply
There's, I
punishment
think
time.
there's another
With
XFL
Damian
game.
Priest tearing Santos Escobar to shreds. Escobar has been Rey Mysterio's corner every step of the way. It's supported Rey what he's had to do to his son Dominic.
That is exactly why the LWO has been bestowed upon Legado, a historic honor in gratitude to Legado's loyalty to Rey Mysterio.
Group once started and oh goodness, is this enough to put Escobar away? Kick out at 2. LWO started by the late great Eddie Guerrero back in the WCW days. Rey Mysterio this time around actually voluntarily joined and reformed the group, inviting Legado del Fantasma in.
Escobar told me earlier today the empire of Legado del Fantasma just continues to grow, heading for world domination.
Zelina Vega was looking on. Mysterio understands he's got to try to make a tag Escobar here. Santos back to his feet. Dominic trying to block.
I'll be back in a minute.
Escobar is
Don't
almost
pause
there.
anything, just keep
They
watching.
make a tag away. Fingertips away. And Dominic with an knee to the midsection.
Smart tactical move from Dominic, but not out the woods yet.
Created some space. Tag. Here comes the Hall of Famer. Rey Mysterio. There goes Bob. The young man who threw a drink in his sister's face got slapped across his face by his mom at WrestleMania. And then beat by his jab by Michinoku driver. Dominic for the cover and the win and a kick out by Rey.
Rey Mysterio thinks he told Dominic everything he knows. Dominic proving he can dig deep and shock the old man.
Well, there's no doubt he's one of the most talented young superstars of the game today, Wade. It's his attitude that sucks.
He's the biggest lightning rod in WWE right now.
Up over the top. Rey rolls through with the basement drop kick. Priest knocked off the apron. Rey, springboard moonsault, coming out on top for the win. Kick out at 2.
Dominic Mysterio has to be right for the pickings at this point. Rey running the cogs through his mind.
Rey saying it's time to dial it up. And Rhea Ripley saving her boyfriend down from Rey. And now Zelina Vega.
Damn, you go Selena.
Putting yourself in the crosshairs of the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Do you mind if I backtrack a little bit?
Sure. Dude, you just missed the Hurricane Run
That's why I asked. That's why I asked. Do you mind if I backtrack a little bit?
Sure.
The
For this
USFL.
good match, I want to see what's that. It's the Legion of Doom versus the Ascension.
Oh, that's different.
If Pop Nemo didn't die, I would see that match.
Just ask these guys. You better recognize the real.
What match do you want to see if Pop Nemo didn't die?
New season begins next weekend on Fox and
Well,
NBC.
even if they were alive, I don't think
Well,
that
during the commercial break, Judgment Day took over this tag team match. Priest and Dominic Mysterio against Dominic's dad, Rey, and Santos Escobar of the Latino World Order. Coming out by Priest took the leg in a kick out.
Now it is simply punishment time with Damian Priest tearing Santos Escobar to shreds.
Escobar has been Rey Mysterio's corner every step of the way. It's supported Rey what he's had to do to his son Dominic.
That is exactly why the LWO has been bestowed upon Legado, a historic honor in gratitude to Legado's loyalty to Rey Mysterio.
Group once started and oh goodness, is this enough to put Escobar away? Kick out at 2. LWO started by the late great Eddie Guerrero back in the WCW days. Rey Mysterio this time around actually volunteered.
I wouldn't normally backtrack it like this, but
inviting Legado del Fantasma in.
by the crowd reaction, I got the feeling I was
Legado del Fantasma just continues to grow, heading for world domination.
So what is that that we're going to backyard to line?
Yeah.
Try to make a tag Escobar here.
Well, that's okay. I don't really think it's worth both.
Santos back to his feet. Dominic trying to block. Escobar is almost there. Can he make a tag away? Fingertips away. And Dominic with a knee to the midsections.
Dude, you know why the fact that the new DLC comes out for 2K23?
What?
And the match that I'm going to do is...
Well, that's why they were. Hold on.
The young man who threw a drink in his sister's face got slapped across his face by his mom at WrestleMania. And then P-Mice jab on a Michinoku driver. Dominic for the cover of the win and a kick out by Rey.
Rey Mysterio thinks he told Dominic everything he knows. Dominic proving he can dig deep and shock the old man.
Oh, there's no doubt he's one of the most talented young superstars of the game today, Wade. It's his attitude that sucks.
He's the biggest lightning rod in WWE right now.
Well, I mean, there you go.
Rey rolls through with the base.
Dang, bitch.
Breeze knocked off the apron. Rey, springboard moonsault coming out on top for the
Daddy's not happy and you disrespect Daddy. That's
Rey
fine.
Mysterio has to be right for the pickings at this point. Rey running the cogs through his mind.
Hola, lady,
Rey
bitch.
saying it's time
La Viva La Raza, fucker.
to dial it up. And Rhea Ripley
Watch this.
saving her boyfriend John
I know.
Rey. And now Zelina
That's why I backtracked and I wanted to get to this.
Dude, look how awesome Selena is.
Of the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Oh. You see what's happening here? What? Think about it, dude. Today's April something.
April
Backlash is May 6th.
7th.
April 7th. Backlash was a month from yesterday. So guess what they're doing? What? Dude, really? Rhea and Selena for Backlash. And you don't see Charlotte Flair on the show tonight. So my best guess would be they gave the belt to Rhea because Charlotte asked for time off.
with a sneaky victory for Judgment Day.
James said anymore?
Now, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the DLC, right?
The DD who?
No, the DLC for WWE 2K23. So when one of the DLCs come out for 2K23, here's the match that I'm going to do. And I'm going to show you. Well, besides, I know the Steiners are out on April 19th, but here's the match I'm going to do. It would be Damian Priest versus Zeus.
Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week right here on Friday Night SmackDown, it is the return of the King. Here's her progressive Matt Sloan.
The return of what?
Matchflow is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more. The expressive and dangerous Shinsuke Nakamura.
His strikes were so innovative. They come out of nowhere.
King of strong style, Nakamura, as dangerous with his legs as he is with his fists. Shinsuke certainly captured the imagination of the entire WWE universe. Next week on Friday Night SmackDown.
Oh, they're talking about Shinsuke. Okay. Or he said something about the kid, and I thought he meant Jerry Lawler.
Is here. Oh, yes. I love me some Shinsuke Nakamura. WWE is just a pleasant place with Shin. Welcome back. Shinsuke returns next week. Coming up next on SmackDown, it is time for our main event.
Maybe Kevin was right. Maybe you don't want to talk. It's fine. I just got one thing I need to say before we go out there, okay? The same thing I've been saying for months. You know there's a way out of all of this for you, right? You know that. Look, everything I said was going to happen has happened. I said we would take those tag team titles off of you and that the bloodline would crumble, and guess what happened? At WrestleMania, we took those tag team titles. And now the bloodline is crumbling. You don't believe me, man? Look around. Jimmy ain't here. Roman's mad at you. Heyman is selling you lies, and Solo's looking at you like he's ready to drop the hammer any second. Man, it's all, if you don't see it by now, hey, if I gotta keep beating sense into you, I'll do it, man. You want me to beat you like I did at WrestleMania and beat you tonight? I'll do it. I'll beat you next week until you get it through your head. If that's how it's gotta be, that's how it will be. But what I'm trying to say to you is that's not how it has to be.
What the hell? Although I like this. I like that they do this. Because you know what?
Kevin Owens needs medical attention, attacked obviously by Solo Sikoa after the warnings there by Sami Zayn.
What is wrong with Sami Zayn? KO warned him that there was clearly a plan afoot. Sami needs to start listening.
The problem with Sami is this: he's now supposed to partake in this main event with Jey Uso here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. And after what happened to Kevin Owens, where's Sami's head going to be at?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing at 242 pounds.
Sami's all over the place. He's trying to do the right thing with Jey Uso. Obviously trying to do the right thing with his buddy Kevin Owens.
Oh, they did completely the wrong thing tonight. But Kevin Owens
Hello?
is in a mess right.
Hey. What's up, bud? So, that message that I did not send to you like 5 times? Ever back. What's up? What are you talking about, bud? That wasn't me, Jen. So how's your day? What I did to my hair? What do you mean? Yep. Sunday. Everybody had fun at the barbecue today. Everybody had a good time at the barbecue today. Yes, ma'am. Hot dogs, hamburgers, potatoes, not potato salad, but I forget what else. Wendy? Yeah, I know. It's kind of scary. I'm still here. Let me pause my stuff. I'm back.
I'm just looking for something.
Okay.
A friend of mine who
realize that
I don't want to waste too much time. I can look while we're watching.
Stay on Fox.
On Fox. Meanwhile, Monday Night Raw, just north of us in Seattle, where Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez will take on Becky Lynch and Lita for the women's tag team titles.
And next Friday, WWE SmackDown is at the University of Nebraska, where the megastar, LA Knight, looks to take out his frustrations on Xavier Woods when they go one-on-one right here on Fox.
And next month in San Juan, Puerto Rico, it's Backlash, which is sponsored by the Xfinity 10G network. Get a reliable connection to the fastest internet on the next generation 10G network only from Xfinity. The future starts now. And by Mike's Harder Lemonade. Lemonade that hits harder for months that go harder. The world needs.
I had their drink once, Michael.
Yeah, what?
Mike's
As
hard.
long as your mic is sharp, I'm cool with as many mics as possible.
I don't want to know anymore.
No, it's a drink named after you.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Sandy, do you have any update on Kevin's condition?
Yeah, he's in the medical room right now. He's going to work that. I don't think he's coming out tonight. I don't think he's available tonight. He was right. He was right. They are more dangerous now than they were before. Jey Uso's about to find out that he's not the only one with a problem that's going to get solved now.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing at 212 pounds. He is one half of the new undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Sami Zayn.
There's a lot to break down in this upcoming main event match. But first, I want to remind everyone that next Friday night, SmackDown heads to the University of Nebraska in Lincoln. We already mentioned Xavier Woods, LA Knight one-on-one next week in Lincoln, Nebraska. For Sami Zayn and Jey Uso, this is a match that had to happen. It's been going on for months and months and months. When Sami first approached the Bloodline last April, Jey Uso wanted nothing to do with it. Didn't trust Sami Zayn at all. But over the months that followed, Jey really started to like Sami, started to believe he fit in, started to protect Sami, started to try to sell Sami to Roman Reigns and the rest of the Bloodline. And then it just all imploded, starting at the Royal Rumble.
Jey Uso should have trusted his instincts from the very beginning. This going backwards and forwards with Sami Zayn only served to further anger the tribal chief.
And now let's come to this. For Sami Zayn, he believes that there are some cracks within the bloodline. And he believes Jey Uso may be taken advantage of by Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman. And perhaps it is now time for Jey Uso to finally lead, to break away, to become his own man, main event Jey Uso.
Absolute poppycock. If you want to talk about cracks, I'm concerned about the cracks that might be in the leg of Kevin Owens after that attack we saw earlier. Thanks, no doubt, to Sami Zayn and his naivety.
Well, Kevin Owens warned Sami Zayn, listen, I don't understand what you're trying to do. The Bloodline is more dangerous, more volatile, more unpredictable than ever, especially after we beat them at WrestleMania for the tag team titles. But Sami Zayn claimed he has a sense of obligation. And again, trying still to talk some sense in the main event, Jey Uso.
Talk some sense into Jey Uso. Jey Uso is part of the Bloodline, the greatest group in the history of sports entertainment.
You don't think Roman Reigns has been using the Bloodline, the Usos, Solo Sikoa, for what's amounted to be years now? Roman Reigns has been champion for 950 days today. One of the reasons why is because of that man, Jey Uso, and his brother Jimmy, and Solo Sikoa. Look what Solo Sikoa did for Roman Reigns against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania this weekend.
And one of the reasons why Jey Uso is half of a record-breaking tag.
And wait a minute.
I'm
Sorry,
finished.
but how do they get treated, Wade? How do the Usos get treated? Paul Heyman warns Jey Uso, get rid of Sami tonight, or Solo Sikoa is going to take care of the problems within the bloodline.
Don't spin that. The problems in the bloodline is Sami Zayn. If Jey Uso can't get the job done tonight, and Solo Sikoa is on mop-up duty.
Well, on cue. Solo Sikoa, who you claim is on mop-up duty. When Paul Heyman said problems, plural, he wasn't just talking about Sami Zayn. I believe he was talking about Jey Uso. If he doesn't get the job done tonight. Our main event continues. Solo's out here. Sami's outnumbered. Kevin's back in the trainer's room.
This isn't a fairy tale vacation.
Tip this match news.
The NASCAR Cup Series, Bristol, Easter Sunday on Fox.
Jey Uso climbing up to the top rope. Sami Zayn will meet him there. The presence of Solo Sikoa right before the commercial break had tipped this match in Uso's favor. But Sami now trying to fight back. Remember, his partner Kevin Owens is back in the trainer's room getting attended to after his knee was all banged up after an attack by Solo Sikoa. Sami now with main event Jey Uso in trouble. Heading up to the top rope. Superplex.
This is the opportunity Sami Zayn has been waiting for. Take another look. High-flying action from Sami Zayn. Massive impact on the top of the shoulders of Jey Uso. When you buy yourself an opportunity against an Uso, you better make it count.
Jey Uso told he had to take care of the Sami Zayn problem tonight. When he can't get it done, Solo Sikoa, the enforcer, is out here to take care of the, quote, problems. Those are the marching orders from Roman Reigns, the head of the table.
If you ask me what that means Sami Zayn, no lose tonight, is going to end up with a bit of that KO treatment for himself, courtesy of Solo Sikoa.
Sami, who claimed he feels an obligation to try to set things straight with Jey Uso. Sami, ran into a super cat.
Yeah, that's what being a bleeding hot do-good against you.
Sami kicks it 2.5. You call him a bleeding heart do-gooder. Maybe he's just the guy that sees that Jey Uso has been treated like crap for the last 2 to 3 years. He figures maybe it's an opportunity to get him out of the group.
Jey Uso.
I'm gonna take your ass. Sami.
Jey Uso completely disagrees with you.
Exploder!
There's something to the unyielding, unbreakable spirit inside Sami Zayn.
Shades of WrestleMania, where it was not 1, not 2, but 3 haluva kicks that put Jey away. Nobody home this time. Jey's gonna roll up Sami. Shoulders are down. Kick out at 2.
Have to soften Jey Uso up a little more than
Blue Thunder Bomb!
that might do it.
Jey able to get the shoulder up. The stoic Solo Sikoa.
Look at this high impact blue thunder bomb from Sami Zayn. Jey Uso just enough wherewithal to keep himself alive in this matchup.
Look at this animosity that's been brewing for months.
This is how we do it.
Sami saying, is this what you wanted? Sami going to slowly try to make it up to the top rope. Jey Uso trying to make it back to his feet. He does, and he catches Sami with a massive insecurity. And now Jey heading up. Sami countering. Blows to the spine of Jey Uso. The fight of Sami Zayn. Sami, headbutt knocks him off the top rope.
And I'm backing Jey Uso every single time.
Samoan Spike, the same move that saved Roman Reigns' title at WrestleMania.
That is how you solve a problem, Michael Cole.
Jey Uso off the kick. And Uso with the win. Thanks again to the enforcer, the problem solver, Solo Sikoa.
Jey Uso!
That is your conspiracy. The window, Michael Cole.
Solo Sikoa did his job for his older brother Jey. Jey Uso knocks off Sami Zayn tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. They disposed of Kevin Owens earlier with a brutal beatdown in the locker room area. And now Solo Sikoa going to turn his animosity towards Sami Zayn.
This is what happens when you are a problem for the bloodline. You get sold to Samoan style.
And Jey Uso watching this all go down. As Solo looks to end the Sami Zayn problem once and for all.
What I don't understand is, where's the other one?
Jimmy?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Why didn't Roman and Paul come out there?
That was the definitive blow to any possible relationship between Jey Uso and Sami Zayn. And now Sikoa with a steel chair in hand.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Dude, like,
Matt Riddle?
that's what I said. Dude.
Riddle, who months ago was taken out by Solo Sikoa.
You know what? Those charges must have been dropped then.
Riddle's back with a vengeance. Unfinished business. Here to settle a score. The bloodline thought they ended one problem. They may have created a new one. The bloodline has a new dangerous enemy, bro. And his name's Matt Riddle.
Real Pro Football is back with the USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just closing down for SmackDown Live.
All right, well, as you can see, tonight ended with the return of Riddle. So I can only assume that those sexual assault allegations must have moved up.
The race to win my catch is all
So we'll be seeing you guys for Monday Night Raw, AEW.
Actually, no, we will not. This Monday is another
we see the
special Monday of American Idol. So we'll see you on Wednesday. Apologies for not being there last Wednesday. I still don't know why, to be honest. But we will see you Wednesday on AEW Dynamite.
And Friday for SmackDown.
Yes.
That overdrew my account.
There's a story behind every overdraft.
Clear.
That's why TD Overdraft.
We got